Welcome to today's episode. We're going to take a quick look at how memories, friendships, and the complex web of emotions can shape our lives, often in unexpected ways.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here and reflect on these things. Sometimes it feels like certain names can send us spiraling down a rabbit hole of memories we haven't visited in years.
So let's talk about Jesse. His name seems to carry a lot of weight for you. What's your first reaction when someone brings him up nowadays?
Honestly, it triggers a real mix of emotions. When I hear his name, my mind jumps back in time, trying to remember the last news, the last point of contact. Jesse moved away after his brother died. That event left a mark on all of us. His brother's overdose came at a time when our community was flooded with painkillers. It's not something you forget.
That sounds like a deeply affecting chapter. I'm guessing that memory connects not just to Jesse, but to a whole period of your life.
Absolutely. Reaching out to him back then felt necessary, like a way to reach back towards something familiar during a season of change. The conversations may have faded, but the friendship endured, even beyond any romantic tension. He was more than just a fleeting attachment. Our bond was strong, regardless of what happened that one night.
I get the sense that the basement was a significant place for you and your friends. Why is it so important in your story?
The basement is almost like a metaphor, where the pressure points in our friendships and feelings were always close to the surface. It was the place where the truths we didn't want to face would bubble up. And it's where Jacob enters the story in a powerful way.
Jacob, he seems to occupy a really complicated space in your life. How did your feelings for him develop amidst everything else?
My relationship with Jacob kind of became my emotional anchor, but also my storm. I was pulling away from my husband, still forgiving him after he cheated, more than once. In that mess, Jacob's attention started to feel like a lifeline. In a way, he became entangled with my struggles and mental health battles, almost like he was both my shelter and my source of turmoil.
That's a lot to carry. Does it feel like Jacob understood the kind of hold he had on you?
I think he did, at least on some level. There's a certain power dynamic there that's hard to shake. My struggles often landed on his shoulders, either because he felt like mine to confide in, or because he was somehow at the core of my chaos.
And just when you thought that part of your life was settled, Jesse's presence resurfaced. Did that stir up even more emotions?
It really did. When I heard Jesse was back in town, it sent me on an emotional tailspin. Suddenly, memories I'd blocked out came rushing back. He'd been my best friend since the 5th grade, someone who knew all my secrets through every first love and heartbreak. Our friendship was steady, almost comforting, but then eventually he himself became a secret.
And where does that leave you now, looking back at all these connections and secrets?
I think it leaves me realizing that you never really outgrow your history or the people who shaped you. Friendships change, feelings evolve, and sometimes the people you ran to become the people you hide. But even then, those ties are still a part of who you are, no matter how much you try to tuck them away.
Thank you so much for opening up and sharing all of this with us today. It's a reminder of all the beautiful, messy threads that make up our lives.
Thank you. It's been good to take this walk down memory lane and maybe heal a little in the process.